Maybe you are considering starting a relationship with someone. Maybe there's a girl that you're thinking of starting a relationship with. Maybe that's kind of the key topic that's kind of the subject on what I'm going to cover. But maybe it's something else that's the same kind of situation where maybe it's like a job where that you're going to start, or, you get what I'm saying. That kind of vibe. And so today I want to talk about the importance of prayer and how it changes the trajectory of these things for the better, and it can really help you learn lessons the easy way rather than the hard way. So that's prayer before these things is really important. So that's what I want to discuss. Hello, Keisha. This is my dog, by the way. Her name's Keisha. Anyway, so I wanted to talk about how important it is to pray about these things before these things and not to forget to pray for these things. Gentlemen, my name is Kathan. I'm a man on a mission to help young men become more biblically masculine. I'm getting better at saying biblically. Hey, Keisha. Yeah, I get better and better every time when I make these videos. Anyway, I want to share a couple of testimonies from my side in terms of prayer before relationships specifically, and how it has really helped me learn some lessons the easy way, not the hard way. Oh, and what I mean by learn some lessons the easy way, not the hard way, is I mean learning the lessons, but without getting as much hurt and without hurting anyone else in the process. I had end of last year, early this year, I think, somewhere around there was a girl who came into my life, and she really liked me. And I'd just gone through a big self-improvement part of my life, gone through a big maturing process, and so I wasn't really used to girls liking me. And she was quite obsessed with me. But the reason why I thought about it was because she is genuinely a good person. She has a heart for the Lord, and she has a good heart, and good goals. And so she wasn't like a needy, terrible person. She was actually a good person, but she really liked me. And if I didn't pray about this, I would have started a relationship with her. And what I prayed for was that the Lord's will be done, and I was willing to hear what I needed to hear, not what I wanted to hear. And I got to the stage where I felt like my mind was clouded in terms of hearing from the Holy Spirit. So I just prayed the prayer, Lord, if you don't want me to be with her, then turn her heart so that she almost rejects me in a way. That was kind of my prayer. Turn her heart against me. Not against me, but like, I said, make her tell me that we mustn't be together. And the next day I get the message that we mustn't be together, which was quite a shock because she talked about how she wanted to date me 2 days prior to that message. And so that's how the Lord helped me learn the lesson without hurting her or me or anyone else around us, I suppose. And in a more newer situation, I felt the Lord, this woman I really liked, she has a heart for the Lord, or at least I felt she did, and I knew she did. But then I just felt the Lord didn't say no, didn't say yes. I felt that the Holy Spirit told me, take it slow. And so I was like, and just like wait, take it slow, let things play out very slowly. I was like, okay, it's not exactly what I wanted to hear, but okay, you know what? Let me just let things play out a lot more slowly. And then my best friend at the time, he's not really my best friend anymore, made a move with her. Now she's fallen for him, kind of thing. And so now that's shown me that she's easily kind of sort of swayed by lust. And so is he. So that just kind of shows me now that she's not the person I want to be with, because if that didn't happen, that wouldn't have revealed that sort of side to her that I didn't know existed. And that was kind of, well, to speak, the red flag I was looking for that I couldn't find. Well, I suppose not that I was looking for, but I was trying to see if there were any red flags, and I couldn't see any because they weren't revealed. And this kind of revealed it. So many people, I see it, and I see it with the guy that made a move with her. So many people don't pray for relationships, and don't pray for the big things in their life like this. And it is really important, because you are going to create so much hurt if you enter in relationships the wrong way and you go about it the wrong way. And if you don't pray about it, you're just not putting the Lord first for your relationship. And therefore it's an unhealthy relationship when you don't put the Lord first. That's just facts. And so the reason I share these testimonies isn't to be like, oh, look at me, I'm good, I'm pray before what I do. No. I'm saying this is what helped me draw closer to God. This is what helped me learn lessons in a less hurtful way towards me and anyone else. And so I urge you to pray about not just relationships, everything you do. Before you do it, pray about it and listen for conviction, because conviction is always from the Holy Spirit. Almost always. Let me just correct myself there. But you won't get conviction about something good. If you're doing something good, like for an example, these videos, I know the Lord's called me to make these videos. Whenever I make these, I feel extremely fulfilled. I feel joyful because I know I'm doing what the Lord's called me to do. I don't feel any conviction about it because I know it's not a bad thing. It's up to God in terms of where these videos go. It's up to God in terms of they're in His hands. I've put these videos and this channel in His hands in terms of growing the channel. I don't care if I create these hundreds and hundreds of videos and all of them get 0 views. I don't care, because I'm doing what the Lord's called me to do. And so, point being is, I don't have conviction about this channel because it's a good thing. You get conviction about bad things. Bad things, sometimes you may get, there is a little bit of a loophole, so to speak. And that is when you're in a healthy relationship, but just before you get like married, there may be a bit of like, oh, should I get married? There's a tiny bit of conviction. But outside of that, there's not many situations. There's not any that I can think of right now, but I'm sure there might be like 1 or 2, but there's not many situations where conviction is towards something good. Unless you confuse conviction with hesitation. Because hesitation will be towards most things good, to be fair. Gentlemen, please learn your lessons well. Don't cause hurt when you learn these lessons. Pray. Hello? Hi. Pray before anything. And put it in the Lord's hand and be willing to learn a lesson, okay? Be willing for a no. And I promise you, your life will go so much better when you know that the Lord's hand is in everything of your life. Because then it's the Lord's plan, and the best plan is the Lord's plan. So please, please, I beg you, for your sake, not for my sake, not for the sake of this video, for your sake, pray before that relationship. Desperately pray, and pray all the time about it. Ask God to give you clear signs on yeses or nos. And just plead to the Lord on what you must do in that situation. Or, like I said, anything else like jobs or opportunities or anything like that. Just pray about it. Pray about it, please. It'll change you. Thanks, gentlemen. Remember to live for God, because where else would he live? Peace. Keisha, say goodbye to YouTube gang. There, look there. Say good. No, why are you so wriggly?